Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the lands of Aecathan. No professionals, no fancy tech, just a group of women playing an all-original game of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Jeff, your Game Master, and here's what happened last time. The four met at the Ivory's Wrath for lunch after running their individual errands and began planning to take Sten out into the desert to find a location for the orc training camp. After lunch, the group set off to talk to Athgar before leaving for the desert scouting expedition. He, Sten, and the group sorted out some design details for the camp. It was at that meeting that Athgar also informed Sten that, given her new position of seneschal, she would need to recruit an apprentice in the not-too-distant future. After some discussion, a decision was made to contact Vines to ask if he'd be willing to come out and assist Sten in the building of the camp once a site was decided upon. Athgar also brought the four up to speed on the formation of his Merchants' Council, so far made up of himself, Wiggy, and Aloric. He also voiced his desire to appoint a Master of Estates, who would be the chief steward of the keep and oversee all of the other city-owned properties. After meeting with Athgar, the four climbed aboard their flying carpet with Sten and Emberheart. Arabelle summoned Starbolt in Pegasus form, and they began their trip into the God's Wrath Desert. Along the way, they flew over a small group of zombies trudging across the dunes, and came to the conclusion that there are pretty much always undead in the God's Wrath Desert. They sighted a rock, fortunately at an extreme distance, and were able to angle away from it before it saw them. They arrived at Sten's first choice spot, a rocky plateau sticking up out of the desert sands. After circling and looking closely at the area, they deemed it safe and landed the carpet in the center. At which point, they were accosted by an Efreeti, calling itself Asumon the Vile, and found themselves surrounded by it and fire elementals. After a brief conversation and a pointed insult from Gwen, combat became inevitable. And in case you've forgotten, an insult would be me taking this wand of pyrotechnics and shoving it up your ass.
I mean, he already denied what I had to offer him, so...
Right. So...
And you know, Arabelle was like, we're not going to give him the things if he doesn't want the things I'm offering him, so...
Yep.
Gwen's situation was approximately correct.
It was just moving things along.
So, that brings me to the point where I say, please roll initiative.
Mother blocker.
Mother blocker?
I think you're
yeah.
muted.
And you're also muted, but yeah. This is not going to make me happy. At all.
All right. Tasha, what'd you get?
22.
Gwen?
33.
Zorith?
8.
And Arabelle?
30-20.
Roll a 1.
No, I rolled
All
a
right.
4.
Arabelle,
Anything under 10
what
is
is
probably
your
stupid.
dex modifier?
1.
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll again.
Like the whole thing.
Just roll a d20. No mods or anything, just roll a d20.
10.
Okay. All right, had to settle a tie. Okay. So, let me get to the right screen here, because there is a map.
Oh, great. Brilliant.
Get that a little bit more centered. Okay, so you can see where everything is. Right. Gwen, Emberheart will go on your Inish, and you have control over his icon on the screen. which is right next to yours.
Okay. Hold on. I've gotten out of habit of locking into Foundry.
Right.
Right.
And
we're surrounded.
ignore the little +1 foot. I have no idea what that is. They've been making changes to Foundry ever since they announced the official partnership with Dungeons & Dragons. So
This is who they went with?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. D&D has
Okay.
officially gone with Foundry.
excellent.
When you pause now, you can see that they've changed the
Got it.
the font and added the D&D logo behind it.
I see that. How far away are we from each other? Crap, I can't do that. Oh, here's the measuring thing.
Yeah, about like 10 feet, 10, 15 feet.
Okay.
Sten is back a little ways.
I am displeased.
So, Gwen, you are up first.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark and
Okay.
mark the big guy
The Efreeti. Okay.
as
Asumon the Vile.
yes, the vile one. As my
Assman the Vile?
yes, Assman.
Asumon.
You can say it. That doesn't mean it's not Assman.
This is going to be such an interesting game.
So that's my bonus, and
Okay.
then I am going to cast invisibility on my pup.
Okay.
And as I do so, I will command him to leave the, I'll point, down off of the plateau and
Okay.
say, go until I tell you to return.
Okay.
Get this thing to work.
I think to move the stuff, all you have to do is just click on it and then use the cursor keys.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't see anything. So,
Oh.
like,
If you hold shift and either the minus or plus signs, it will make the screen bigger or smaller to make it visible.
yeah, I was trying to do that, and then everything moved to the right, and I can't see anything.
Okay. So right now, I can't move the pup without moving myself. Is that right?
No, you should be able to click on it separately.
No. When I click on one, it moves both.
Okay, well, then I can move him.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Can you press the shift or anything and then the left or right buttons? Do you want me to bring down a mouse?
No, it's not it. It's just not doing what I want it to do, and I don't know how to make it do it. So,
Foundry is not my favorite, so
All right, let's see. Next up is Sten. Who also turns invisible. although you can't see it, Misty Steps. All right. Tasha, tell me what you want to do and...
I just finally got to the point where I can see everything on the screen, so that's good.
Oh, okay. Good. Good.
I cast Bardic Inspiration on Gwen.
Okay. So Gwen has, what is it now, 1d12?
Yes. For 10 minutes.
To apply to any one attack roll or saving throw. Or skill
For
check.
ability check, yeah.
Okay.
And then I cast Cone of Cold.
All right. Are you casting it on the one closest to you?
Yeah.
All right. What save does it need to make?
It's a
I know it's a con save, but what's the...
18.
Oh. Missed
What
it
does
by
that mean?
1.
Oh. $44.
Oof.
Nice job.
Thank you.
It dims drastically.
That was one of the elementals.
Yeah. It was... Oops.
The bottom right corner one.
Yeah. I
Okay.
didn't know that it did that.
Did what?
Apparently, if you shift right or shift click and hold, it centers on whatever you click on.
Too many
So.
things dot Foundry, I don't know.
Yeah, me
Right?
too. Me too.
Like everything.
All right. Arabelle.
She did say she was super laggy, so
Yep.
or cut out entirely.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Can we ask her via
just said-
other means?
Yep. Yep.
She just said, "Be right back."
Okay.
Well, what should we talk about?
Well, Pam's not
Yeah.
here. Let's talk about her.
We could take a break and cut this all out while we
Yes.
wait in
It's
editing.
cold, and it's making my nose cold, and so my nose is very pink.
Do you want my sweater?
No. Just,
All right. She is back. Pam, it is your turn.
Awesome. Maybe that's why I was lagging.
Yeah,
be.
that's it.
Seems to be working fine now. I cast Banishment on Asman. Saving. It is a Charisma saving throw 19.
Let's see. Oh. The Efreet looks at you and says, "You lack the power to send me away."
Let's try, though.
It rolled a natural 20.
Ugh. Mother of pearl.
So,
That's above a 19.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Plus his bonuses.
yes.
At least it would have given us, a minute to deal with the others without him. Worth a try. He'd have come back.
Right.
Let's see. And I am going to use I'm going to use my metamagic feat
Okay.
to. So if you use Quicken on something that takes an action, it makes it a bonus action, right?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to use that to quicken Sacred Flame, which is not fire, it's radiant. So,
Okay.
And that is a Dex 17 save.
He does not save.
Yay! Okay. 15 points of radiant.
All right. At which point he looks at you and says, "You would pit your pathetic god fire against me?" And holds up both hands, and they both fill with flame, and he chucks both of them right at you.
Ooh!
Is it an attack?
Yeah?
Okay, he is an elemental, right?
No.
No, he's an Efreet.
He's an Efreet.
Right, but his class is elemental.
Let me look. Yes.
Disadvantage. All elementals have disadvantage against hitting me.
Okay.
I am permanently under a protection from evil and good spell.
Oh, nice. Ah, he still hit you. At least the
Okay.
first one.
Okay.
He's not going to hit with the second one.
Okay.
So. Looking at here. $14 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then he throws back his head and makes a roaring sound. And the roar turns into the crackle of flame as he summons another elemental.
Ugh. Dude.
And wouldn't you know it, now it's the elemental's turn.
Yay.
So we'll start here. This one moves into melee and attacks Arabelle. Which is going to miss. That one moves in to attack Tasha. First one hits, second one does not. And the first one does 9 points of fire damage. And Tasha is on fire.
Ooh. Rude.
Very rude.
That's what they do. This one comes in having already been attacked by Tasha and tries to attack her. That's a miss. And that's a hit. For 8 points of fire damage. And then the one that just appeared tries to attack Gwen. Ooh, and hits twice, and the second one is a crit.
Great.
Gwen is within 5 feet of me, so I'd like to use bonus action for protection and disadvantage on it.
And I think I have a reaction.
I was going to say, I think you have to...
It's a reaction, sorry.
Okay, all right.
When wielding a shield, yeah.
Whenever a creature makes an attack roll against me and doesn't have advantage on the roll, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on it.
Oh, all right.
He disadvantages one, and I'll disadvantage the
And between the two of you, you managed to turn a hit and a crit into 2 misses.
Woo!
Nicely done.
Yep.
I haven't been in melee in a while.
And Zorith. You're the only one who's not being immediately menaced.
I still feel menaced. I feel very menaced. Okay, question. Sorry. Thank you for your patience. Define resistance as it is to 5th edition.
Half damage.
Half damage. Okay. Now, also, I have a spell. I got a spell? No. I have a feature called Elemental Affinity. No? Yes. Elemental Affinity Fire. Okay, it says when you cast a spell that deals damage of the type associated with your draconic ancestry, you can add +4 to damage roll of that spell.
Okay.
At the same time, you can spend 1 sorcery point to gain resistance to that damage type for 1 hour.
Okay.
Does that mean I still have to cast that fire spell to begin with?
I think so. Because you have to bring that element up in your body.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, looking back, are the trees and the bushes, is everything up on top naked here?
Yeah.
Or are there... Okay.
Yeah, this is just rock.
Okay. So, please hold now. I have to verify. I would like to cast... No. So dumb. Okay. I'm gonna do it this way instead. No, it's dumb. I would like to cast... No. Yes. Okay, sorry. I would like to cast Ray of Sickness at 2nd level
Okay.
at the Efreeti. Um, 2d8. This is awful. This is so dumb. What's that button? Oh, well, that works.
Is there a save or is this a roll to hit?
I don't know. I don't know. Plus 12. Oh, there's a roll to hit. Apparently, sorry.
Okay.
17 plus 12.
That hits.
Okay. 11 points of damage. Does it do anything?
It grunts when you hit it, so it felt it.
Does it look poisoned? Would
Hard
I
to
know?
tell. It's red and smoking. You've not really dealt with one of these before, so you don't see anything about it that suggests that it's poisoned.
Oh, ray of sickness at first level, by the way, not second, because I.
Okay.
Why is it not taking my? Oh, there it did. Okay. Additionally, I would like to stomp my foot, cast firebolt at that tree that is north of the fight.
Okay.
It's within my area.
Okay.
Quickened in there too, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've got one quickened. Okay. Yes, and I am now resistant to fire.
Okay.
According to my elemental affinity, it did a +4 extra damage to that tree. So.
Okay. The tree is now fully ablaze.
Yeah, thought so. Okay, thanks.
Yep. All right. Back to the top, Gwen.
Okay,
You
I'm
now
going
have
to.
one, at range in your face.
How close? Like right?
It's
Are
right.
we in melee?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We
So
sure are.
I am going to use Nature's Veil to become magically invisible.
Okay.
That's a bonus action. And then I am going to cast Summon Elemental.
I mean,
What?
no, that's good. I'm like,
Oh.
bad on
Okay,
them.
I was like,
No, it's good.
what did I do wrong?
No, you did right. You're doing right.
Okay.
Yeah, that was
And if-
my evil ha 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 laugh.
Yours is an evil laugh.
Oh yeah.
So there are different levels I can cast that at.
Mm-hmm.
What does the higher level do?
That I don't know. What's the spell called? Is it conjure or summon?
Summon. It says use the higher level whenever the spell's level appears in the stat block. But it doesn't say what it does.
Oh, it's in the. If you look up the spell, it's in the block for elemental spirit.
Oh. It's in the block. That's where it says what the higher level does?
Yeah, armor class 11 plus the level of the spell.
Oh, I
Hit
see.
points 50 plus 10 for each spell level above 4th.
Okay. So I'm casting it at 5th level,
Okay.
and it will be a water elemental.
All right.
And I'm going to sick it on the fire elemental in my face. And then while it is attacking the fire elemental in my place, I am going to use my movement. And
Okay, you will still provoke an attack of opportunity.
even if it can't see me?
Well, that's considered an attack spell. So you would become visible.
Don't you have... Oh, sorry.
Nature's Veil says that I'm invisible until my next turn.
Yes, provided you don't attack anything. Attacking something negates invisibility.
Okay, well, it doesn't actually say that in the description, so I will do that. I will reverse the order then.
Okay.
Where I will summon the elemental, sick it on the thing, then use my bonus action to become invisible and move.
Okay. I'm looking through everything I've got loaded into the program here to see if I have anything that looks even vaguely like a water elemental, and I don't.
So, as that's read, you magically become invisible. It's impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense. And then attack rolls against it, but it doesn't say anything about it being an invisible spell.
What?
I'm trying to take your point to Jeff and say, like, I have turn invisible like a spell, I think, or like check invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
But my understanding is her thing is that's not actually a spell.
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell, so it wouldn't become. She can do it backwards, but I'm siding with her on this and saying I don't think that because it's not a spell, it wouldn't actually break.
It says, you draw on the powers of nature to hide yourself from view briefly. As a bonus action, you can magically become invisible.
Right.
Which means it's magic invisibility. So,
Well, I mean, of course it's magic, but
I
it's
would
not a
think
magic
that it would,
spell.
But it
It's
would
not a
operate.
spell.
I would think it would operate under the same rules.
Well,
Okay,
she'll just do
But,
backwards.
she
but
just did
I was with
backwards,
her.
so that's fine.
Yep.
So
how, which of these is the big guy? Is he the one that's out of the red box?
yes,
Okay. What is the purpose of the red box?
I have no idea. I didn't put it there.
Okay.
I wrote in the comments, I didn't know that my measuring showed up for everyone else.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because I'm looking at it going,
Because I thought you could do it on your own just to...
I see. So I can move 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
40 feet. And each of these boxes is 5?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to... And can you move diagonally, I assume?
Yeah.
All right. So, hang on. I do not know how to move this thing. It has been so long.
Just click on the icon and then you can use cursor keys.
Was that 3?
That's 15 feet.
I'm at 15?
Yeah.
I think... Does that
That's
work?
30. That's 30.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And I can go 40.
Yes.
So...
Okay.
I
No,
was
that's 40.
trying to...
Oh, okay. You're trying to do
I was
diagonal?
yeah. Now I'm upside down.
Okay. right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Now it's Sten's turn. Okay. I'm pulling up a dice rolling program because I'm going to need it.
Oh, shoot.
No, this is Sten's turn.
Oh, okay.
So. 17. Oh, that'd be a big no. So, hold please. Okay. Sten, reappears out away from everything else, points her finger at the Efreet, and a pencil-thin beam of green energy lances out, strikes the Efreet, and dissolves a portion of its abdomen.
Wow.
And it roars in pain. Disintegrate spells will do that. And then she's going to... Let me see where she is. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Oh, that's what I wanted. 35. Okay. Yep. More than enough room. So she is going to... Oops. If I do the right thing here, she is going to move over slightly, and then she too is going to cast Cone of Cold. And so Con Huh. Wow, okay. It still didn't make the save. So. Oof. And strikes the Efreet with the Cone of Cold spell, and icicles form and frost over most of its body.
Over the Efreet?
And it's howling. Yeah. Because double damage.
Who did that?
Sten.
Nice job, Sten.
And now she's done. Tasha.
Well, am I still on fire?
Yes.
Awesome.
And so you will let's see. You take 9 points from being on fire.
Okay, well, I cast Cone of Gold again.
Okay.
Holy sevens. What?
It rolled a 1 for its save.
Oh, good. $47.
And with a muted, hollow, roaring sound, it turns to a sheet of ice and then falls and shatters on the rocky plateau top.
Was it the same fire
Yeah.
elemental or a different one?
Same one. I assume, right?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule number 2. Dead monsters don't fight back. And as a bonus action, I cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay. What's the roll for that?
1d4 plus 4.
All right. Well, I'm sure you did better than me because I rolled a 1.
I think I rolled a 4. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I did. Okay, so 8 points of damage back to, or 8 points of back to me.
Okay. All right. I believe that brings us to Arabelle.
Sorry guys, Arabelle casts Create Water at 5th level, which comes down as 50 gallons of water in the 50-foot cube. So that should put Tasha out, but also
Thank you.
will hit all of the elementals.
Ouch. I'll wring out my clothes.
I'm just steamy. That's
Right.
fine.
Okay.
Too hot.
Too hot to have to. Yeah.
Did you say it puts out all of the elemental?
No, it should put out Tasha. It will do damage to elementals.
Oh, okay.
And do they need to roll or do you need to roll? How does that work?
I think it's just I think they have a susceptibility to water, right?
Yes. For every 5 feet, for every gallon of water splashed on it. So how many gallons of water splashed on it?
At 5th level, it's 50 gallons.
Oof.
Comes down as rain on the whole area. So I don't know how that works, but it just says 50 gallons of water as
Okay.
rain.
That would be... Okay. All right. There is a lot of steam rising into the sky. From
And Tasha's out,
from the
right?
elementals. Yes. Yes.
And we're all wet. But hey, it's the desert. It probably feels good.
Right. All right.
And that's my turn.
Right. Asumon casts a spell. 1 minute. There we go. And disappears.
Does her, I don't know how Hunter's Mark work. Does it work like it does in World of Warcraft?
I should still know if he's here.
She's
Right.
got her primeval awareness, so she should know where he
That
is, I
too.
think.
Yeah.
I guess I shouldn't put a question mark after Hunter.
Okay. Yes, you can't see him anymore, but you can sense that he's still there, and he's moving.
Okay. Let's see.
Unless you have a reaction that lets you do something right now, it's the
No.
elemental's turn.
Okay.
So, this elemental is going to just step over and attack Arabelle.
And it is a disadvantage.
Yep. And misses both times. And the other one misses both times.
Are they both attacking me?
Yes.
Rude.
Right?
And that one moves and is going to use one attack each on Tasha and Zorith.
I'm allergic to that.
And misses Tasha and misses Zorith. All right, Zorith, your turn.
How close are they to me? And how close are to they each other? Are they within 30 feet of each other? They sure are.
Yes, they are.
Okay. I would like to find where my spell is. Sorry, bear with me. And then I also need to find, okay, because I forget how this works. I don't think you can tell them where it goes. Okay. Oh, no, I have to, sorry, please hold, I have to look it up because what level spell is this? 9th. 8th? 8th.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking. Sorry, just looking. New boot footing. New boot scooting. Okay. 7th level. Oh no, I didn't write it out. Okay. I would like to, with my feet, that is a meta magic, transmute, yes, chain lightning into cold.
Oof.
And hit all, there's only 3 left of
Yep.
the guys.
Yep.
Okay. So, okay. So the chain lightning is nulled because it's cold, but it works the same jumping.
Yep.
Okay. So you're going to have to remind me how the jumping part works, because I don't know if it, like... I mean, I've got it. No, I don't have it up. Why don't I have it up? Yes, I have it. Because I know it goes plus, and I don't know if it can be different people, or like if it...
You can throw it and hit all 3 of them.
But it says 1 additional bolt leaps from the first target to another target for each slot level above 6th. So if I'm doing it in 7th...
Well, the issue is that... let's see.
tell me what the issue
3
is.
bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3. It creates more bolts. It would let you hit more creatures, but it won't allow you to do more damage to a single creature. So when you cast it, you...
So then I can I will do it at 6 then.
Yeah, there's no point in raising it because there's only 3 visible targets.
That was the question. Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Because it specifically says a target can be a creature or an object and can be targeted by only one of the bolts.
Oh, okay, that's what I was looking for, the wording on only.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then at 6th.
Yep. And then
All
they
right.
each get a dex save for half damage. So what is their target?
20.
20. Oof.
Suck it.
I need that psych show. Suck it! It's one of my favorites because they say it so many times in so many different ways. Okay, so that is a 6.
So 10d8.
Okay. 7.
And you can roll once and have it be for all 3 of them, or you can roll each hit individually. I'll leave that up to you.
Hold on, let me...
Rolling once and having it be for all 3 of them is quicker.
Yeah,
But-
let's do that. How many is it? 10, right?
10d8.
5. Okay, so that one. And that is an 8. Okay, and then just... Yeah. Sorry. Or got to additionify.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 8. Nope. Okay. 51.
51. Okay.
I had 6 and 5 is 11, plus 7 is 8, plus 3 is... oh wait, 11 is 19, plus 3 is 22, plus another 8 makes 30. And then 14, 7 and 7. 44 plus 8. Oh crap, did I do it wrong? Hold on.
That's 52.
Oh shit, okay, so 6 plus 5 is 11. Sorry, home base. 10. Oh, plus 10. Plus 8. That's where it was at. I think. Plus 14. Plus... Oh, 51. Okay, so I was right.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. It leaps out and strikes the one closest to you, and you see a significant amount of the flame go out. The one it strikes second, some flame goes out, but not as much as the first. But the third, you see just as much flame go out on it as the first one. And they all look smaller, but the first and third look smaller yet than the second one.
Okay.
Okay? Anything else?
Yes. Quicken.
Okay?
And again! Because I can do that again.
Okay.
So let me quicken my things. So I take my quickens out. 1, 2, 3. Right? Because I own a quicken is just 2. So it's quickens. And then that takes the other one out. Okay. Sorry. Then I rolled a hit, or they.
They rolled a save, so just
Oh, okay. So then we do the 10 again.
yes.
Oh no, just one of those. I will roll. Okay. Ugh, not as much this time. 39.
Still sounds pretty good to me.
Kicking its butt. Sorry.
Yes.
Do not like. I do not like.
Eggs and ham.
That's what I was thinking. That's so scary.
One of them vanishes in a clattering of ice shards.
Question.
Yeah.
If I do it at 7th level, and that 4th one goes, because I know where the Efreet was, and I know who he is, the way that spell works, does that...
He was beyond 30 feet.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right. One of them disappears entirely.
Yep. And the other two are looking rather dim.
Dim. All right.
There's no need to talk about their intellect.
I was thinking dim and juicy.
Yeah, me too.
Dim and juicy.
From
That
the
does
rookie.
not sound good.
From the rookie.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah. They have to go undercover as themselves, and
Yeah, as
But
their
not-
as their alternates.
Yeah.
And
it's-
her name is
it's-
Lucy, and his name is Tim, and the guy
So-
that he's portraying is not very smart, and the girl that she's portraying is pretty cute. So
Yep.
dim and juicy.
All right, back to the top, Gwen Lauren.
Okay,
Sorry.
so can I, using my concentration, because I've been concentrating, can I determine where the Efreet is?
Yes.
Okay. What is his distance to me at this point?
About 60 feet
Okay.
from where you're at.
Does he have any way of knowing if I'm still here?
You don't know.
I don't know. Okay. I am going to let's see. I am going to summon another elemental.
Do it.
A water elemental. And put it right behind him.
Okay.
And have it attack him.
Eat his butt.
Can it attack immediately?
Let's see. It says it shares my initiative. It takes its turn immediately after mine.
Okay. All right. Then go ahead and have it roll it. Well, actually, you can have it try and roll an attack, but it can't see the Efreeti.
Oh, jeez.
So
rude.
you can have it make
I
a random swing at where you tell it is, and it's got a 50-50 shot of hitting it.
It says it obeys my verbal commands. So I will yell to it, attack in front of you.
Okay. It still has a 50-50 shot of hitting because it can't see invisible and it's attacking an invisible creature.
No, well then I won't yell that then, because why give away my location if it's not going to make any difference? Okay, so what do I roll for the elemental? Just a d20?
You'll have to look up water elemental.
Mm-hmm.
Or if it's listed in the spell,
It is.
then it should have a for attacks. It should tell you d20 plus whatever.
Armor class, hit point, speed. Oh, actions. It makes a number of attacks equal to half this spell's level rounded down. So 2 attacks.
Okay.
And it says your spell attack modifier to hit 1 target.
Okay.
So my spell modifier would be a 6. Is that right?
Mhm.
So a d20 plus 6?
Yes.
Okay, so that is a 22.
All right. Roll again for the second hit.
That is a 21.
Okay. Now we'll see if it actually connected. So, would you like high or low?
High.
The first one hits. Would you like high or low for the second one?
High.
The second one also hits.
Yay! Okay, and then it says upon a hit, it is a d10 plus 4 plus the spell's level.
So d10 plus 8.
Okay. I rolled a 9, so 17.
Okay. And then roll for the second hit.
Math is hard. 12.
12. All right.
Did my first elemental do anything?
No,
Why?
because you didn't tell me it did anything.
Oh. Okay. Well, it goes with my initiative, right?
Right.
She told it to do it last time, didn't she?
She said she summoned it.
Well, I didn't know that it could attack right away. But that's okay. And now I know.
Right.
So, where is it currently?
In between you and Arabelle.
Okay. Let's see what
It's
its
this thing.
movement. The rock-looking thing.
Yes.
So its movement is 40 feet.
Okay.
So I would like it to move. I guess the closest one is the one with Arabelle.
Okay.
Well, I mean, sorry. Before I move it, too late. How far is it from it to the Efreeti?
About 50 feet.
Okay. Then I'll move it to Arabelle. Well, attack the one attacking Arabelle.
Right.
So it also gets 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be a d10 plus 8.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
All right. 17 and 17.
And it douses the fire elemental.
Yay!
All right. Tasha.
What's left?
There's a fire elemental standing next to you trying to ignite you again. The only reason it hasn't is because you're soaking wet.
Woohoo! Let's hear it for water. I cast Cone of Cold on it because that seems to work pretty well.
Okay.
Mm, 35.
It is very dim, but it is still there.
Ooh.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah. Heal myself again.
Okay. I
7 points.
I rolled a 2.
Oh. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
So 7.
All right. Arabelle.
All right. So we've got the elemental and then
Yeah, free.
the Efreeti's hiding still.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, wait a sec. It's the water elemental that I cast is now attacking something, right?
Yep. But it's still
And-
invisible.
But the water elemental isn't.
Right.
So you all see a water elemental appear and attack something that you can't see, but you can see the water elemental, and you know that I cast the first one. I'll leave the rest up to you.
I don't think it's further than my move range anyway, though. Because it looks like the elemental's 40 feet from me. So I will attack the fire elemental first.
Okay.
I'll swing on my sword.
Okay.
The Kraken. Does a 31 hit?
Yeah.
I got a Kraken, so it was high. Let's see. So I roll the dice twice.
And then add the bonus.
Okay. That is 8. That's 15 with the first hit. Oh, actually, I gotta. Where's my smitey smite? Hold on. I think it takes some extra damage there. Whenever you hit, it takes 2d8 radiant damage. Let me add that. Oh, wait. Plus 6 more. Sorry, it's 1d8. So 21 points with that hit.
And you snuff it.
Woohoo!
All right. Didn't get to take my... So he was calling himself Asumon the Vile, right?
Mm-hmm. Asumon the Vile.
Asumon the Coward, where are you?
Oh.
Well, it's his turn next.
Let's see if his temper matches his element.
He appears behind Sten and immediately slashes at her twice with flaming scimitars.
Oh, I can hold before you do that. I believe. Hold on. Fuck, I hope I can. Shit. Hold on. I gotta find where it is. Is it a reaction? What's a reaction? A spell? Or an action?
A reaction is something you can do reacting to something else that happens.
On D&D Beyond, you can just click
Yeah.
on actions.
Yeah.
And then reaction tab and see all your reactions.
Poop. I was going to, and I completely forgot. Because what he is doing is an action, is that correct?
Yes. It's an attack action.
Yes. Okay.
Not a spell.
It is not a spell.
You can't counterspell.
Can't counterspell a melee attack.
Right.
That's all right. I can revive her. It's fine.
And also, wait. With the actual spell, can I?
Do you have any spells that you can use as a reaction?
It's a bonus action. That means I can't use it.
Only on your turn.
Okay, poop. I can't. Never mind. Sorry.
Good thought, though.
But wouldn't Sten have been able to see that the water elemental, or did it move after?
Well,
It was attacked.
Sten was facing the other direction, so she might have been turning as this all happened.
So she didn't see where the water elemental appeared?
No, it was behind her.
Did it attack the last turn?
Yes.
Would she not have heard the combat?
And she would have perhaps been turning to see.
Okay.
But the Efreeti was invisible and just became visible when it attacked, so I don't know that would make much of a difference.
We'll heal her. It's okay.
Well, she may have some defenses we don't know about.
She is a sorcerer. So it's okay.
That's a lot of dice.
Well, it got a crit for its second swing. So she screams in pain, and there are two burning slashes across the middle of her body but it is now visible again. And Zorith, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm trying to count my... Thinking back in this fight, did that cone of cold do more damage than her ray of disintegration?
Hard to tell. Both hurt it.
I don't have ray of disintegration. Do I have ray of sickness? That's different, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just disintegration. So
Oh, yeah, I don't have that one. Okay. I am going to... It's not an undead, right?
correct.
No, it's not a tree or shrub.
It is an elemental.
It's not a tumor.
Right, I
It's
know.
not a tumor.
Shoot. Okay. I need to save those. I am going to cast... I'm angry now.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to Misty Step. And is there space in between him and Sten? Or is he
No.
like right on friggin' top of her?
He's on melee. He's in melee with her.
Then I am going to measure. Please hold. I'm going to angrily gnash my dragon teeth right now. Do that. I am going to cast See Invisibility and Quicken.
Okay.
He's not
I-
invisible, you know that, right?
He became visible when he attacked Sten.
So why can't we see him?
Right, because he made an action.
Yeah.
But he also has the ability to disappear, correct?
Not before you hit him.
Right, but my point is, where is he?
He's right next to Sten.
He's on the left side of the screen.
Oh, okay. There he is.
Right, then if he's here, then I guess I won't do that. And I will cast Blight instead of See Invisibility. And it's a con save.
Oops.
And con save against
20.
what? 20. Yeah, he made it.
Okay. Um, Eight d8. 8d8. So I gotta roll again. Okay, hold on. 37. Half 37 is
15 and it's
18.
18? Yes, that's right. Math is hard.
18. And then I'm going to quicken. Well, what happens?
He screams out, "I curse you all!"
Counterspell.
and disappears in a flash and a puff of smoke.
She did say counterspell.
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell.
He has the ability to planar step, basically.
I need everybody to roll Arcana.
13.
16.
Oh, not bad.
24.
Dirty 20.
Tasha and Zoreth, you both know that you remember from your studies that Efreeti, when they're destroyed, basically just vanish and turn to smoke. So he didn't escape. He's
Oh,
dead.
he died. Ooh. Good job.
Nice.
Oh,
Well done.
I'm going to run to Sten.
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
She is curled on the ground, weeping.
So, I'm sorry. Tell me what he did again. He.
Slashed her twice.
No. What happened to him?
He yelled out whatever
Curse
his
you.
final statement was, and then vanished in a puff of smoke.
Vanished in a puff of smoke.
Like
He died.
a flash of fire and a puff of smoke, and a couple things fell to the ground where he used to be.
Ooh.
Right.
I go check
Yeah.
that out.
Let's check out Sten first.
Okay,
I am
well,
on her.
Arabelle's got Sten.
Yeah, so I'll go check the things.
Yes, but we're gonna do Sten first.
That seems
Looking at her, how much damage do I need to do?
Undo.
She is
I was just thinking, like,
she is
fair. Do any more
she is
damage?
bleeding a lot.
Okay. I'm going to lay on hands. My max is 80. So I'm going to use all of that until, and if that doesn't heal her, then I'll do something
Okay,
else. If it heals her, I'll
she
stop.
Needs 47 points.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Yep,
then I will
47
cure-
points.
Then I will heal her. So I will my hands over it and call upon Torora and heal her.
Okay. And
Deep breaths.
she is still just crying.
you're okay. You did great.
Does she seem like she might be frightened? Like the spell?
No,
Okay. Just not
she's-
used to this.
She's just taken the first catastrophic damage she's ever felt in her life.
Okay. I pull her into my arms and hold her.
Okay.
I pat her awkwardly on the shoulder and say, "You're okay. You're alive. You made it. You did great. You did great, kid."
And, yeah.
Help her, gather her breath.
She's going to be crying for a little bit.
I go and
They're gonna
get
loot the pile of ash.
I go and get Emberheart.
Okay.
I am going
Tasha.
to...
Yes.
You were going to go investigate.
Mhm.
You find two very large iron scimitars.
Ooh.
They're like giant size scimitars, so there's not anything anybody in this group can wield.
No, I didn't think so.
And a large belt pouch.
Ooh, what's in that?
So you're just going to open it and look in.
Apparently.
No. No,
Yes.
baby.
Why? Why?
I checked for
no.
traps.
I randomly decide to use restraint for the first time ever.
For no reason at all.
Right?
Who thinks Tasha does anything but open that bag?
Yeah.
Notice the lack of hands.
Well, fortunately, it wasn't trapped, but
Phew.
in the bag, large as it is a tremendous amount of gold, and there are some shiny bluish silver pieces scattered in there.
Ooh.
Platinum.
Nice.
So,
So how much is in there?
do you take the time to count it?
How...
You know she does.
No, we don't have time for that right now. I will stop her and I'm going to walk over to Sten.
I've got her. I'm just rocking her. It's okay.
All right, I just hand the pelt pouch over to Zori.
It's quite heavy.
I'm going.
Here.
I mean, it's like 85 pounds.
Can I use persuasion to make her feel better?
You could certainly try. If you want to go ahead and roll it.
Sure. Uh, 28.
Slowly, she seems to begin to calm down.
Yay.
You beat your target by 3.
I only rolled an 11.
If I did like a faint musical notes, curiosity, if I did faint musical notes of a song of rest that a bard would do, or a paladin or anybody that did a song of rest, would there be anything from it, or just soothing? Just
soothing.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I go get Emberheart. I call him.
Okay, and he immediately comes leaping, bounding towards you.
Is he still invisible?
You can hear him. You can see the dust kicked up by the paws on the top of the plateau, but yeah, you can't see him.
I drop the spell.
Okay. Just in time for him to, jump.
Into my arms?
Yeah, well, basically just jump up to, lick your face.
And I give him a big hug and say, I am so glad that you were safe through that. And then I point over at Sten and say, there's someone who could use some comfort if you're willing.
I was trying to figure out if I could make a illusory cat, but it only lasts until the end of my next turn. So,
right.
But
well,
perfect.
This is a more permanent.
Yes, very smart, Gwen.
So I bring him over and use hand gestures to indicate calm and love.
Make an animal handling check. Because this is a little outside of what you've trained him for so far.
But he's a lover.
Right.
Not a fighter.
24.
Okay. He kind of gets the idea, and he walks over and sticks his nose right in her neck, and she just kind of and then
kind of wrap him into the
and then he begins to lick her tears.
Aww. See if you can just sort of get her to wrap her arms around him instead of you.
kind of bring in Emberheart into our snug fest here. While I'm comforting her, I'm gonna casually cast Detect Magic and look at the scimitars.
They do not resonate magic.
Okay. Those are just big scimitars. They're not magical.
I didn't think they were.
I bet they'd fetch a pretty penny to the right person.
A lot of metal. Put them in one of the sacks.
Yeah.
I mean, he made them flame. Who knows? It's worth checking.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Eventually, she calms down to the point where, she's not sobbing anymore, but now she's got the hiccups.
I offer her some water. How are we... This was one of the places that we were considering. So I assume that this would be a good place to stay for the night to, set up shop.
I think so.
Might I suggest the mansion?
Yeah, I will cast it. I mean, what time is it?
It's getting on towards sunset. Sunset's not too far off. It's probably like 6:30.
Okay.
And we're spent, she's spent, and we need to be here tomorrow anyway, so...
Okay. I cast the mansion.
Okay.
Before we enter the mansion, I'm going to use my sending stone to let Athgar know that we arrived. It was kind of rocky. But we're all okay, and we're entering the mansion for the night.
There's a pause. Very glad to hear this. Rest well. I look forward to hearing about the site when you get back.
Okay, so then I go in the mansion.
Okay.
Would the sending stones work from there?
They do. I
Yeah.
think.
I think so. There's a 5% chance it doesn't get through because
Okay.
it's transplanar, but that's all.
Smarter to just do it outside.
Yes. Then
Yeah,
you're guaranteed no problem.
Okay.
So, all right. You all enter the mansion.
I set about getting some soup, and I don't know anything about taking care of people other than what I remember from the days of working in the kitchen. So I'm like, what do people need when they need comfort? So I
Get her
make all
some
the
tea.
sick meal stuff. So I get soup and hot chocolate and tea and bread and butter, and just it's a completely random assortment of foods that I think might be helpful.
Okay. Arabelle, where do you take Sten?
Into the, living room with the fireplace and the couches and stuff.
Okay.
And get her on that and some blankets.
As you walk in with her, she turns, sees the fireplace, and immediately leaps and yelps and recoils.
Oh boy.
Tasha, can you turn the fire off?
Yep. Off it goes.
Put her on the couch.
Doesn't change the temperature.
Nope.
So,
Put her on the couch.
okay. Hey,
I
Gwen,
come in with a very strange assortment of food and drink, and just kind of go, I don't know. Here's some stuff.
Very sweet, Gwen.
She kind of sniffs and leans over and grabs a cup of the hot chocolate and immediately begins nursing it.
There's some soup, also, and cheese and crackers and bread and butter. I think
I put my hand on Gwen's back and I was like, that is a really good choice. Thanks, Gwen.
I hope there's something here that makes you feel better.
And she's just kind of sitting like this.
You did great for your first battle. This was you did so well.
It hurts so bad.
But it feels better now, right?
Yeah, but I remember.
You
Well-
will for a while.
But pain is supposed to be memorable. You learn good lessons from it.
I learned I want to stay in Thunder's Edge.
Well, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, teaches you the value of home.
We won't remind her of all the times Thunder's Edge itself has been attacked. We do not remind her.
True. No.
Right.
But you knew that this was a dangerous mission, and you're seeing that firsthand. But look how well you came through.
So maybe the thing to remember is having a healer with you is always a good plan. Making friends with healers, even better.
Mm-hmm.
And puppies are good friends.
Yeah. Is Emberheart nearby?
Yeah, I mean, he would stay with her until I said not to.
So she just kind of reaches out and pets him a little.
Come on, give her your best doggy grin.
I'm going to send a message. No, I'm fine. Sorry.
I let Athgar know that we got here to the site, that it was a difficult arrival, but that we're all okay. And that we're in for the night.
I was just trying to think, should I ask Andrews to do some research on Assman? But since he's dead...
Well,
really...
he did curse us. I don't know if that makes any difference.
Yeah, you're right.
I can cast Remove Curse on us over the next few days.
Okay.
Nice.
Great,
Right?
great.
Does that work? I don't know if that really works. I don't know. That he actually did anything to us.
Okay. So I am going to Obrus Greater Sending.
Okay.
To Obrus and Andrews.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, hey, just got in a fight with Asumon the Vile. And we defeated him, assumably. He disappeared in a puff of smoke and a bit of ash. He was in Efreeti.
Ash. Man.
Right, Ashman. However, couple things. Do we need to know anything about him? Can you find anything about him in the library? And also, I curse you, were his last words. So, just kind of trying to figure out if that's a thing, and do we need to start seeing a healer to uncurse us?
There's a moment of silence, and then you hear Obrus go, Andrews, I think I'll yield to you on this. Lovely. Well, if it was an Efreeti, as far as I know from my research, they do not have the ability to curse people. So I think it was simply being an ass.
Oh, man.
That is what Efreetis
Asumon.
do.
He
Appropriately
was trying to be
named.
dramatic, huh?
Yes,
And
and
then-
if you said a flash and a puff of smoke,
Yes,
it's dead.
it's dead. Lovely. Flash of fire plus of smoke. Okay.
Was it alone?
It had fire elementals with it?
Of course it did. Well, I assume that you dealt with them as well.
It did. Oh, hey, by the way, Obrus.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
For a sorcerer's first big day out, and they God, a lot of pain. So, are there cookies we can bake, or is there like a nice soothing? None of you can hear this. None of you can hear this. Is there a nice soothing? Oops, sorry you got attacked the first time you were out. Gift we can get, or
Oh dear. Are you telling me that you actually went out in the field with a sorcerer that's never been out in the field before?
I am implying that.
Oh, bother.
It
Well,
wasn't. It wasn't. And I very briefly say, Sten had places for us to check out. We hit the ground and we got attacked.
Oh
So,
no, Eurolocus's apprentice.
yes.
Oh dear.
No.
Is she well?
Okay, so let's say super quick. Eurolocus apprentice. Eurolocus, pin that for a later date. We're gonna have to talk about that. Right now, he's kind of under the weather. Everything's fine. So Sten is actually Athgar's
Seneschal.
Eurolocus now. Seneschal. She's in charge, and so we're doing. Oh my gosh, there's so much time. Not enough time to tell you.
Before the spell expires, chocolate chips are always good.
Okay, call me back.
Can't call me back.
And just a few seconds later, Obra says, I am also fond of the oatmeal raisin cookie, but I know many people are not fans.
Okay. Thanks. I can't use a whole lot of spells, big ones tonight because we just.
Oh, yes, because you just had a fight. I understand.
Right, exactly. Okay, thanks for calling back. Nikki cannot remember Zorth would because it's been with him. Are we telling anybody about Eurolocus right now? We are not, correct? Just saying that he's indisposed, whatever.
Right.
Jeff?
It's how you remember it. I mean, if other people are shaking their heads no, then apparently no.
Okay.
We don't tell anybody.
Right. I didn't think so. Okay. Okay. So.
That's a big one.
Yeah, I know. Eurolocus is under the weather. I told him that. I'm not repeating this now. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say when I said to call me back.
Yeah.
Oh, the orcs were out here in the desert, and I can't. There are so many things I want to do that I can't. We're out here in the desert building a place for the orcs to try to take care of the Jogrovanans, the orcs that we saved. Blah blah blah. Trying to take care of the Jogrovanans. Sten had to come with us because she had seen the places where the options were, and yeah, and then it was just Efreeti and three things. She's fine. She did get hurt, but I realized yesterday that she's not ever left town. So,
of course.
Yeah, so I realized that she's a lot younger than she seems to be, and
that is a point of contention between Eurolocus and I. I believe sending them out in the field is essential. He did not.
Well,
yeah, so unfortunately, she might have a, did we see any therapists, or were we just, like, trained to expect it? I don't remember.
Oh, no, you remember, trained to expect it. You were subjected to a certain amount of physical hardship before you even began casting spells, to toughen you up, to get you ready for the perils of actual spellcasting and spell combat.
So she would not have had that?
No.
ooh.
She did not come through the tower.
She was just raised by Eurolocus.
She was trained privately by Eurolocus.
This is what happens when you homeschool.
I'll tell you guys in a minute, and I'll absolutely say that.
Not.
Yes, no, these are the pratfalls of...
Did you say pratfall? Okay.
You weren't
It's a
homeschooled.
word.
Yeah, you weren't homeschooled. These are the pitfalls?
moving on.
I'm going to, because now I'm still trying to be helpful, but and I'm still pulling from the same reservoir of inaccurate information or limited information. I'm now going to run her a bath.
I mean,
I think I finish my Obrus discussion. I think
Okay.
that's. I mean, because there really isn't anything now that I've got. Is there anything else we need to know about Sten that we didn't know before? That you know?
Oh, that I know.
I'm talking to you, yeah.
No.
Okay, well,
Okay.
But
her not being out in the.
treat her gently. This is going to be traumatic. And once she recovers somewhat, do remind her that this is part and parcel of working with magic. And
Got
that
it.
this will happen again.
Got it. All right. Thanks. Bye. And I tell them what he said. And I said, Gwen, is she
No,
went upstairs already?
Gwen's in
Mhm.
one of the bathing chambers.
Okay. I am going to go get some chocolate chip cookies from the kitchen.
Okay.
So I come back down and say, I poured a bath for you. Would you like to wash up? I didn't make it too hot. Just warm.
Maybe in a few minutes, if that's okay.
Sure.
So to Sten, I will say, I'm sorry, I didn't remember that you hadn't been through sorcerer training. And I hold her hand. And I say, unfortunately, this comes with doing magic in sorcerer school. And I explain that, we are trained to understand how magical pain feels. And I'm sorry that she did not have that training. But she can talk to any one of us if she would like to. If she would bet Emberheart would sleep with you tonight if you needed, or if you need any one of us.
Yeah, we can definitely put a cot in your room, or
we can
one
all
in...
sleep out here.
I have a room here?
Of course.
Of course. Oh, we
Okay.
probably haven't even taken you on a tour of the place.
Yes, this is our home away from home. And there are plenty of rooms and bathing chambers for everyone. And if you'd like, you can have your own room, or you could have one of us sleep on a cot in your room, or you could sleep on a cot in one of our rooms, or we could all camp out in the living room. Really, just let us know what would be easiest for you.
At this point, two owls come flying in with a silver tray between them and bring it and set it down on the table and then just flap off, and Sten just kind of like startled and recoiled a little bit and just looking like, what the living hell is going on?
So every person who has this spell has invisible servants, and you can make them look however you want, and I like birds.
Oh. Well,
So
birds are nice.
they
I
just
guess.
bring us stuff.
They're
Whatever we
brought
ask
us?
for.
better than
Chocolate
the
chip cookies,
little
right?
homunculi that Aralakish used to use.
Oh, gross. Yes,
The
absolutely.
what?
Homunculi.
Gesundheit.
Little tiny carved clay men. About 2 feet tall.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, well, no. Birds are better than that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of would agree with that. But are those chocolate chip cookies?
Yes, would you like some?
Those are my favorite.
Combat always earns chocolate chip cookies. So you have earned your cookies today.
For sure.
I'm not sure that that's worth it, but okay. And she reaches over and grabs like 4 of them.
Didn't want the soup, went straight for the cookies. I'll remember that next time.
No,
Mhm.
wasn't she holding something more?
She
She
had
was
hot
drinking hot
chocolate.
chocolate.
Oh.
Because she's going for the chocolate.
Who doesn't?
Sensing a theme here.
Mm-hmm.
Smart choices.
Well,
I'm getting some of the dust off of my... I'm assuming there was quite a bit of ash flying about. Kicking ash.
From leftover
I would have
Asherman.
prestidigitationed her while she was still
Yeah,
Outside?
The issue is
Outside.
you notice that she is still. She keeps reaching down and sort of running her fingers across the gash in her clothing.
That's not prestidigitation, is that mend?
That's men.
Yes.
Fuck, I don't know that. We have some nice warm clothes for you if you want to take when you're ready to take your bath.
Yes, we have some robes and night clothes that you can put on, and we'll make sure that you have clothes for tomorrow as well. You don't need to worry about anything.
Can I take the cookies with me to the bath?
You sure can, and the hot chocolate
And you can ask for more.
of any of these things.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll have how do we summon them? Just
You just asked for something.
right, and then I tell her that. You just out loud say, "Hey, owls, can I have more cookies?" That's not sure. I'll take some. Chocolate chip is fine.
I pull some clean clothes out of my haversack.
Okay.
There. Let's see. I have common clothes. I have traveler's clothes.
Right. I
I
think
have costume clothes. I have fine clothes. I have cold weather clothes.
Probably
just
the travelers.
the traveler. Yeah. I have 2 outfits. I pull out an outfit for her.
Okay. All right. So she kind of gets up and looks at Gwen.
I'm gonna
Yes?
show her where
I
the
don't know where the bath is.
I'll show you. Come on.
Okay.
take the clothes.
I take the clothes.
I
Now,
also,
while we're here, while we're inside the mansion, we can request clothes and things, right?
Yeah, you just
They
can't.
just can't leave.
They just can't leave
Right.
the mansion. But yeah,
But these
you
are real.
Right. So
and the
so I'll
robe
set
would
these
be
out.
good for.
Right. I'll set these out for tomorrow. For tonight, we can get her a bathrobe and towel.
like a
I'll
big
get her a
fluffy
bathrobe.
robe and
Yep.
Pajamas.
Towels, pajamas, and all that. Slippers. Like, I'll do it all up.
okay.
Shit. Oh, while we were out on the thing before we get inside, I didn't have a chance to tell you, but I opened the bag of holding and slid I can pick up 85 pounds. I'm a harbor chick. I put the money in the
Okay.
thing, and then I'm not doing that now, but I'm saying previous to us getting in here, I put the money in there.
Okay.
No nuclear meltdown inside.
No,
the
I think
house.
we figured out we can open them in here, right?
Yeah, because there's a difference between a non-dimensional space and an extra-dimensional space, so they don't conflict.
The bag of holding does not conflict.
Nope. Because
Does-
you are in a non-dimensional space in the mansion, but the bag of holding and the portable hole are both extra-dimensional spaces.
You can't open one of those inside the other, but you can
Right.
open either inside the mansion.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then while we're in here, I'm gonna do the thing, and I'm gonna grab Tasha, and we'll go count the money, and I'll open the
Yay!
portable hole and tell everybody if they want to join, like how much money is there. Like, yeah, we'll just sit and
85
count
pounds.
and put it in some bags.
Yeah.
We should
85
definitely...
pounds? That's a lot.
Yep. 850 gold pieces and 50 platinum pieces. Or
Ooh.
800 gold pieces and 50 platinum pieces.
There we go.
Be sure to bring Sten her share.
Yeah. Do we think she should get half do we think she should get? I mean, like,
I mean,
it
I
was a
think she
day.
should get an equal share because that will make her feel like one of us.
Nice. I like it. Okay, I like it.
So have it all laid out in equal
Mhm.
stacks and be like,
Mhm.
everybody who is part of this adventuring
Mhm.
team gets a fair share.
Mhm. So 170, but I have to do it with the other way. Okay. Okay. Oh no, you said 800 gold
Yes.
pieces. Okay, 800 gold.
And while they're doing that, I'll get her all settled and ask her about which of the sleeping arrangements she'd prefer.
She tells you that, if there's a room that she could sleep in, that would be great.
Would you like Emberheart to stay in the room with you?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like him to stay on your bed with you, or would you like him?
If that's okay, is he allowed on the bed?
He is allowed anywhere that you say he can be.
Then on the bed is fine.
Okay, so I tuck her into bed like a child and pat the side for Emberheart to join her. He's pretty excited about it.
Jumps up.
Puts his head right on the pillow like a people. And I tell him he's such a good boy. And tell him to stay.
And he just kind of puts his head down.
I split
And then
it.
I go back with the others.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nope, that's fine. I'm sorry. I've jumped the gun. I split it on the floor, stacks of 160 gold, stacks of 10 platinum into 5 stacks. And just, I'm going to leave it there for the morning. And just, when she comes down, be like, hey, this is your share. I also have question, sir.
Okay.
I also have some sacks. I have a backpack. I have a bag of holding. I have a component pouch, which is not part of it, portable hole, and some sacks.
Okay.
Don't ask me why. Would a sack hold her 170 coins?
Yes.
Okay. I will put it in a sack I will put a sack next to it for her.
Okay. All right. Well, she's all tucked in. Emberheart's tucked in with her.
Does everybody want their money individually, or do you want me to put it in the hole later?
just put it in the hole.
Put it in the hole.
All right. Does
But
anybody
I have
want their money?
like 10 platinum.
Yeah, take what you want. Yep, 10 platinum. Okay. 850 minus 170 minus.
just
You only
figure
want
it's-
10 platinum?
Yeah, I have some gold. I just
So
It's
that
a
would
lot
that
to
would
count
leave
out gold.
30 platinum
Mm-hmm.
and 640 gold.
Mm-hmm.
I figure it's just more for the horde,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just wanted to have some out in case we do some shopping.
Yes, ma'am.
So do you all want a more substantial meal than...
Yeah. I mean, chocolate chip cookies is probably not the best way to.
Well, there's bread and butter and cheese and soup.
Yeah, I'll start tucking in on some of those
Yeah.
things.
Just eat.
Yeah, that's
Um,
fine.
Amberheart will let us know if she has a nightmare, right? I was gonna tell her she might
Yeah.
have nightmares, but I didn't want to preemptively tell her she's gonna have a nightmare.
Yeah.
He'll be there for her if she does.
Okay.
Poor girl.
And now is when I'll tell everybody what Airlock has said. Sorry, I wouldn't have told them with her in the room. I'll tell her, no, what Obra said about Airlock is private training her, and she's not only has she not been outside the thing, but she also wouldn't have had any experience in getting anything.
She's been very isolated.
Yeah.
So we should recommend when she's training her apprentice that they go on some drills with the Rachiliad or something.
I'm guessing she's seeing the value
Scouting
of that
missions.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
Aralakis has been attacked quite a few times within the city.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want to say that in front of her, but
Right.
so it's probably good
I
that
mean,
she's had this experience now, even though it was traumatic, but it may not be the only time.
And next time she might not have us as backup.
Mm-hmm. Also, maybe we can get her to get a sorcerer from the tower
Oh.
to
be her apprentice.
because honestly, the apprentice might have more things to teach her in the field than, you know.
Well, and the apprentice is the seneschal apprentice. She could have somebody who's already trained in magic.
That's
Right.
true.
So she could have a sorcerer or a wizard if she doesn't have to train them magically. She just has
Right.
to train them in the...
The
I mean,
ways of
Is there technically a reason that the seneschal doesn't... I mean, do they have to be a magic user like that?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Do we history?
Gwen.
Does Gwen history?
Gwen, make a history check.
That's a natural kraken.
Yeah, girl.
nice.
23.
What you know of the history of Thunder's Edge as a community, there has always been some sort of spellcaster as a seneschal, but it hasn't always been a sorcerer.
Okay.
There have been clerics, there have been druids, there have been bards, there have been wizards. No warlocks, though.
Yeah,
Mm.
I guess. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Conflict of
Mhm.
interest.
Yeah.
So I tell them that.
Okay.
I mean, it seems like a good perk.
The other thing, Gwen, that you remember is that traditionally the leader of Thunder's Edge has not been a spellcaster.
That'll be different.
Well,
Oh,
we've been more
You
militant.
mean Athgar?
They have primarily been fighters, rangers, barbarians. Couple rogues, but they didn't last long.
Couldn't see what was coming from behind him.
Ugh. It
Well.
make
Go ahead, Annette.
so just becoming a spellcaster was Athgar's rebellion to start with.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think he rebelled in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how's everyone feeling about the big fight?
I mean,
It wasn't that bad.
We did all right.
Been
I
a while.
expected worse.
Yeah, I did expect worse.
Maybe
I
that's
need
just
a
because
nap.
you were prepared. Yeah. So
Yeah.
shall we head to bed?
I think so.
Yeah. After we eat.
I think I'm going to also wash up and then head to bed myself.
All
I think
right.
I'm gonna. Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's an excellent place to stop.
Yeah.
So we'll pick this back up the following morning, the next time that we gather.
Can we go ahead and mark long rest so we don't forget?
Yes.
Okay.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody go ahead and mark long rest.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you very much for watching. We appreciate
Yeah.
you joining us, and we hope that you'll do so again. And let us welcome you back next time, once more, to the lands of Aecathan. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Hey.
Bye.